Okay, so I do things like that. I have another clip that I did one real fast, and that's it. The second one I've done in a long time. I'm drugged, so I'm going to go over this real quickly. The rosette is a badge of honor or office that resembles a rose. It is also one of the groups of spots on a leopard, especially and at times other animals. Remember, they'll probably slow down that first knife strike. They have ways to do that, working the angles and so on. And as they do their updates and so on. The Rosetta Stone is seen as the first clue to deciphering Hiero and was presented from the priesthood of Amun-Ra to the Ptolemies. Ra is depicted as a leopard-killing apep, and the leopard society is a martial arts society in the center of Africa, especially the heart, the Igbos, 1.5 million. So I've went over this in the last video, but I want to go over this again briefly. This video is key, bear with me. So I talked about the Rosicrucian Order had an Egyptian museum in San Jose. They're also called the Rose Cross, the Rose, Rosetta, Rosetta Stone. The Garden of Eden is really in Egypt, in Lower Egypt. I proved that last time. It's the wordplay, it's the different translations of the Bibles, the different names they use, and the description gives it away. And like hit a kill, hide a kill. Moses killed an Egyptian. You have to read between the lines and know your Bible pretty well. I don't know it as well as some people do, but I certainly make connections that people who are more well versed in the Bible do not make, because they're looking at it with blinders on and refusing the African martial arts perspective, which is kind of like a no-brainer. Jesus came to bring a sword. Moses killed the Egyptian. The iron rod, the staffs that are used. We have Joshua. We have David, the warrior pharaoh. He can't build a temple because he's a warrior, so Solomon builds the temple. The Masons choose Solomon, the builder, Hiram Abiff, and so on. The Greeks worship Imhotep, and we'll get into the overlap of the Phoenician Canaanite system with the Hebrew belief systems. And certainly it touches on pagan mythologies and mysteries. Okay, so Zeus was in the form of a white bull. When he took her, he took Europa. Okay, he didn't take Europa to play patty cake with her. She was a Phoenician princess. And if you think it doesn't bother me, think again. Okay? She was the mother of Minos, Rhadamanthus, and Sarpedon, 2 judges of the other world. Remember, Neptune raped Medusa in Aphrodite's temple, and a lot of feminists who are Satanists, not all of them are, try to stick up for her and say it wasn't her fault, but you have to read between the lines and get to the essence, the esoteric nature of the story. It's written in the Egyptian, Hebrew, kind of Canaanite, Greek sort of tradition, which was popular in the area at the time. And if you take on a mainstream Ivy League school perspective where there's a bunch of secret societies, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think you're going to have British and, Freemason, propaganda? Or you think you're going to get the raw African martial arts truth? David taking down Goliath, Jesus walking on water and teaching Peter. You think you're going to get this kind of higher understanding? Or some kind of blinder on, the parable, the metaphor of the fire and the shadows of the flames in the cave, kind of Greek perspective, right? Think about it. Okay, think about who these people are and what they do. Hollywood pederastry, Aleister Crowley, Bruce Lee, Hannah Lee, right? In a land called Hannah Lee, Puff the Magic Dragon, and so on, right? The dragon, the Crowley, the Grand Dragon of the KKK. I mean, do you think this is a coincidence? You think it's a coincidence that I am who I say that I am? Okay? I'm related to the royal family of Eri. And that's spelling it out for you far more than I should. Okay, I am really a man of God. I'm really who I say that I am. I'm not some crazy fucking geek, misleader, conspiracy theorist. I am thoroughly stigmatized as a black man. As a brain surgeon's son with an African name, there's not too many people I can relate to. And I don't have any secret society ninnies helping me out or some beautiful women. I go to Morgan Hill every other day. It's a small town with 30,000 people. Women still shun me. They suppress my views. Right now I have like 11 views per video. Okay? What do you think is going on? What do you think is going on? Listen to my words even if you don't believe me. So remember, Hades, Pluto, kidnapped Persephone. Hades is also called Sheol. The abode of the dead in early Hebrew thought is called Sheol. Man, my back is killing me already just from doing that. Minos is said to be the supreme judge of the underworld, and Rhadamanthus, a judge as well. See, even though I've been hurting, I've been still lightweight doing workouts, trying to maintain some martial arts prowess. because they're trying to victimize me in different ways. And, you know, I have a little bit in me, and I'm giving America the last of my light. I am like the representative of the sun, giving its light so that you can live without some occult, new age, Satanist perspective, without some controlled Aten temple of heretic, you know, African-American traitors. Some African-Americans died fighting for honor. I have respect for them. That's why I don't respect you house niggas. I don't respect you overseers. I don't respect any controlled criminal group with occult symbolism, no matter who they are. This is how it is. You think people aren't gunning for me? Should I go for the reasons why every single race would have a problem with me specifically, including the Igbos, who include voodoo witch doctors from the Caribbean and effeminate motherfuckers selling out to the New World Order, Ivy League house niggas in secret societies? Need I really go through the list? If I'm lying, prove it. I want to show you the proof so bad. On this card, I can prove exactly who I am and who gave it to me, who presented me with this, right? This is something that someone who came far away gave me. And I don't know if they sell these on eBay. I haven't seen them myself. But this is an Igbo woman presented to me by a member of the royal family in my family. Okay? My cousin. I have the spirit of God. I am who I say I am. And speaking of spirits, let's talk about satanic spirits, okay? Sarpedon was the king of Lycia. Lycans, where's the wolf? Where's the fucking wolf? Greco-Roman mythology, where's the fucking wolf? Where's the garden? Where's the pharaoh? Where? Har-o-Eris, Lake O-Eris, Capoeira, Eri, okay? Intermediary, okay? Rastafari, Rastafari, right? Buffalo Soldier. He's singing around a bunch of French, Caribbean, Haitian / Jamaican, you know, Igbo, Lele, Haitian national song, and so on. Okay, so we get the King Minos, right? Now think minor. Min, chemist, Min, chemistry, the deity, the patron of Min, the polis. Who tells you this stuff? Why don't they tell you this stuff? If they're not secret society, fake Egyptian bitches, while I am the pharaoh, putting my balls on the anvil of a controlled opposition Thor to bash with while I'm crippled and going blind, setting myself up to get raped again and again and put in the psych ward and put in prison, you know, being provoked and trying not to flip out. Come on now. Come on now, I swear on ancestors, I swear on everything. I am a bitch if I'm a controlled opposition bitch. I am the fucking truth. I swear to God, I am telling you what I believe to be 100% the truth, and I have the facts. And the thought that you would think otherwise really pisses me off, okay? And then looking like some kind of controlled superficial. I'm not fucking superficial. I'm telling you the fucking truth. Right now I'm hurting my eyes so you can truly see who I am. I'm telling you the fucking truth. Okay. So Minotaur, Tyr, Tuesday, right? Tyr is a Germanic war deity. Min, of course, chemistry, chemists. Think of Hades as hides and the days of the week as week. Think of month as the old bull war god Mont. The H is the fence, the T is the plus. Mont also becomes Min, okay? Or monarch, right? And ark, my ark, is in Egypt, okay? And Mars as the rapist woodpecker, right? Raiders of the Lost Ark. I mean, come on. They know this stuff. They know. They know I'm right. Mars is the woodpecker and the wolf. And the backwards, right, is the pecker wood, which is the prison gang. And the AB, right, trying to replace OB. Aryan. Where is Ari? You know, why Aryan? Aryans are the guys who came from somewhere and mixed with the Indo-Europeans. You just happened to mix with the Indians who had a trade route going all the way to Igbo land in Biafra, and you all think it's a fucking coincidence that on the standard or whatever it is, the fake Caduceus of the royal family of England, you have a dragon and a lion. Okay, King Arthur, Lancelot, Camelot. Where's Camelot? It's Egypt. Igbo Uku, Egypt, the heart of Egypt, Ethiopia, the mountain range. Boom, Cushites, Cush interchangeable with Egypt, with Ethiopia in the Bible. Nahum 3. Do the research. Amos 9:7 or something like that. Do your research, okay? Yes, there's a connection. I've gone over it many times. I am the ex-Crip affiliate who tells you and will see murder, silent killing for pay close attention, covertly discredited, and will be crippled, or see rest in peace, right? CRIP, for telling you the truth, okay? Not only that, I used to affiliate with gangs. I don't anymore. Everyone and their mama doesn't like me, and they're being told to torture me and make me a lab rat, because a lab rat is less than a martyr. He's even less than a martyr who's played out as a fucking terrorist. Think about it. Okay, Woden's Day, Wednesday, Odin, Thursday, Thor, Saturn Day, the Great Seal, the judges, the robe, the earrings, right? The earrings, you know, the nose rings. Listen to Saturn. I sense Saturn, you know, role reversal, Great Seal on the dollar bill, pyramid on the dollar bill, hidden Mason, you know, drawings, you know, just look up Mason dollar bill, you'll find it. Christmas festival, Saturnalia. Think of Li as black and white, neutral, yin yang. It means lukewarm. Look up Li. It means lukewarm. Calere was what the Webster showed me was warm. Okay? Sarah Lee, Hannah Lee, a place called Hannah Lee, Puff the Magic Dragon, Lee Harvey Oswald, and the Lee family of Bruce Lee, which gives you the dragon and the crow. Lee Way means tolerance, and Lee can also mean the side of a ship, which is sheltered from the wind. Leech in its archaic form means physician, which is symbolized by a catechist symbol carried by heralds, which the leopard is used for the lion, but the two snakes is also found in Egyptian. It's the symbol of the physician. I've gone over that before. The paaladin, okay? It's going to mess me up to give you this, because they sprayed some chemical on it, believe it or not. But I'm going to do this for the people. It's going to mess up my hat and everything. Okay, heart, fortified like bones over their heart. Caravans from the east, sea people from the north. Trader, major trader, south unified. The Lord, mountains to a mountain. Woman, corn E, king, right? Horn E, the horn is the king of the Bible. Usar, Osiris. Okay, 122 of the Roman book I cite. Egyptus is how they describe it. Oriens, Babylon, right? Oriental studies includes Egypt and Babylon because they put the Oriens right there. Look it up. Palatine, right? Imperial Palatine Guards, 145. Many were German horsemen. Dragon standards is what they used, okay, in Rome. Coupled with Vikings, right? Paladin, Palatine, right? Paaladin. Those of you who play World of Warcraft know what I'm talking about. Those who don't, look it up. 228, triad of Palmyrian gods. They had a triad, right? Ike talks about this. He's a controlled opposition bitch, with all due respect from what I gather, but he talks about a triad, and he has it somewhat right from what I gather. Nimrod, the great fisherman, versus Haru, the great fisherman. Who do you think's better of a fisherman? A man dressed like a fish, or a fucking hawk, you know, or some kind of bird of prey that dives in, right? Triad and Haru. Triad of Palmyrian gods, 3rd century, right? Around the time of the Council of Nicaea. The Baruch temples, the solar bark, right? Roman Greek Semite population in Palmyra. Syrian desert, Septimius Odenathus. Okay, look that name up. Virgo of September, and Odin. Think about it. Virgin birth. Eagle, Zeus in a dove. Freya, Frigga, Friday. Okay, the weekend, right? You weak motherfucker. Oh, the weekend. Now we're going to man up and go to the club and get all drunk on the chemicals that mean agulology, right? The study of pain and sexual perversion in pain. Look it up. Agological or something like that. Okay, alcohol is related to a ghoul. Okay, a leech is the vertical edge of a square sail. A doctor's also called a leech. You can't make this shit up. Look it up. I would like to remind the elite that there is a life for life policy. You know, that was kind of a joke I made. Moving on. Neoplatonism and plate scale armor are connected. Lux means light, so think luxury and illuminism, right? We are illuminated with materialism and luxury. We don't like blackies. We don't like darkies. We don't like Rodney King or Martin Luther King. We fuck him up or we dispose of him. And what we hate the most is some black African king pointing out the Egyptians were black in a way that you'd have to be out of your mind not to see that he's right. With a leopard title, brain surgeon father, when he's his namesake. For God's sake, people, do I have to spell out to you who I am? Do I? Because the enemies know who I am. Do I have to spell it out for every white trash redneck on the fucking planet? I am from the royal family, and you have all that you need to know that I am telling you the truth. I even did a little quick stab at the beginning of this video on the off chance that they wouldn't slow it down, that you would see it before, or that you would see through their bullshit slowing down technique with all their Google programmers and YouTube programmers, okay, and all these different networks of secret society programmers with their program and jail program and TV program, television, telescope. Let's go to the hotel. Tell E that I'm going to be fucking the bitch of A because I am a fucking Ebert. They're fucking scum. You think I don't want to wrap my fucking fist across their motherfucking jaw?